Hi everybody, welcome to day 4 of 21 days of tapping to quit a bad habit. Now yesterday in day 3 we tapped on our identity, who we need to be or become in order to quit this habit and then maintain it successfully and relatively easily. From our identity, who we believe ourselves to currently be, come our thoughts. Our thoughts also come, of course, from the past, from people as we were growing up, our family, our friends, our teachers, and they come from the people that we have around us. Now, our thoughts, even around our bad habits, although they tend to be a bit nasty and a bit repetitive and not very helpful, I believe they're not really the problem. The problem is that they tend to lead to the action. The day I realized that having a thought did not mean I had to then act on the thought was a really liberating day for myself. And so I wanted to do some tapping on that. First of all, becoming a little bit aware of the thoughts, catching our thoughts, and then doing this pattern interrupt. So let's just take a breath. Get a little bit grounded and just imagine yourself during the day. You're starting to feel tempted. Sometimes you're not even very aware. So start to become aware. What are the kind of thoughts you have? Is it things like, but I must have this, I'm feeling so down, or I need it to give me energy, or I need it to relax, or it's just, it doesn't really matter anyway, I'll give up tomorrow. These kind of thoughts. Say to yourself, my thoughts fuel this habit. How true is that on a scale of 1 to 10? And what kind of emotions does that bring up? Is it sadness? Is it anger? Is it frustration or desperation? Rate those as well, and maybe where do you feel those in your body? And let's tap. So we're starting with the side of the hand, as always. Even though my thoughts fuel this habit, I love and accept myself completely. Even though my thoughts fuel this habit, I love and accept myself completely. Even though my thoughts fuel this habit. And very often I don't even catch myself thinking. And I've moved straight on to phase 2, which is acting on these thoughts. And even though these thoughts fuel my habit, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And maybe anyone else all the way back through my life who helped to create these thought patterns. These thoughts fuel my habit. These thoughts fuel this bad habit. And so often I'm not even aware of them. I'm going to allow myself now to become aware of these thoughts, to become aware of the repetitive thinking that fuels these thoughts. What do I say to myself to justify this, to feel better, to throw away any good intentions? What are these thoughts that go through my mind? And how do I feel? I can be feeling so much frustration. All this frustration I carry in my body, in my energy system. I'm releasing it now. Letting it go. letting it go all the way back through my past. Every time I've given in to temptation, every time I've felt the need for this bad habit. And I feel sadness that I'm still fighting this. And that this was something that they instilled in me. Maybe I feel sad that they didn't do a better job. I know they were doing the best they could at the time, but I just wish they did a better job. All this sadness that I'm having this challenge right now, that I'm having to work through this. Maybe it's anger. Maybe I'm angry at them or angry at myself. I'm just going to give this anger a voice because I am angry. I'm mad. I'm furious. I wish I didn't have to deal with this. All these emotions I'm feeling. And I'm choosing now to clear the space so that I can hear these thoughts. And as I hear them, maybe I'll say them out loud, if it's in an appropriate place. I'm gonna listen to these voices. Say to myself, here you are again. I hear you. I know you're just trying to keep me safe. I know you're trying to be kind. But I want to find a better way. I'm listening to you. But for right now, I choose not to act on you. I'm going to just take a few minutes and not have a knee-jerk reaction. I'm disconnecting that knee-jerk reaction. I'm disconnecting this pattern, interrupting it, recognizing it, and starting to act differently. So take a breath. See how you feel now about the statement, my thoughts fuel this habit. Has anything shifted for you? As always, if necessary, go back, tap a bit more. Any memories that came up, the kind of things that people used to say, where these came from, these thoughts. And now let's just do a quick round to feel and think a bit differently. I choose to think differently. And I love and accept myself completely. I choose to create new thoughts. And I love and honor myself completely. I choose to create new thoughts that are in accordance with this new person that I am. This person who doesn't have this habit, who would scoff at this habit, who would be dumbfounded. I choose to have new thoughts, and I love and accept myself completely. I'm choosing new thoughts. I'm choosing new thoughts. The first thought I'm choosing is, but I don't have to act on these. I can try something new. If I need soothing, I can soothe myself in some other way. I don't need to resort to this habit. I am strong. I am this new person. I am a person who just doesn't indulge in this habit. Every day, every moment of every day, I'm pressing a reset button. Today is the first day of the rest of my life. This moment is the first moment of the rest of my life. I'm creating new patterns. I'm creating new connections in my brain and in my nervous system. As I tap, I am bringing down my stress levels. With my intention to do so, that effect is multiplied. I intend to breathe and allow any tension to dissipate. And I allow myself to think really good thoughts. So take a breath. See how you're feeling now. Keep thinking new thoughts. This is really going to help in this I don't want to say battle, in this quest. So thank you for tapping with me, and I'll see you tomorrow.